hop on here and talk about this new moon, blue moon frequency that's happening on August 23rd. That's the first of two new moons in Virgo. It's at 0 degrees. And the second one will be in September 21st, I believe. Yeah, September 21st, which is near the autumnal equinox, which is there's two equinox periods. There's the one in March, which is the vernal equinox, and then there's the one in the fall, which is the autumnal equinox. And this second new moon that's happening in Virgo is going to be near that equinox point. So, what does all of this mean? Well, first, when we look at these configurations, we look at Virgo. We look at the energy and the archetype of Virgo, which means, interestingly enough, if you study the zodiacal wheel, it's the only sign represented by the feminine, a female archetype. The rest of the zodiacal wheel is represented by animals or the scales. But Virgo is the feminine, it's the female, it's the part of us that is um, the magnetic aspect, not so much a gender, but a frequency. So if we're electromagnetic beings, the electric part of us being the masculine and the feminine part of us being the magnetic, then the Virgo energy that's represented in astrology by the zodiac is talking about that deeply feminine principle within all of us. It also represents too, if you look at the energies that Virgo embodies, it's about purification, it's about our health, mental health, spiritual health. It's how we organize, it's our daily structure, our routines, what we do on the daily, and how we work and serve to others, right? How we give to others, how we earn our income, if you will, right? So these are some of the energies that are going to be transforming and shifting because it's new. It's a new moon frequency. It's a new seed point that wants to be planted. And what's interesting is it's happening because there's two of these seed points, both in Virgo, that is really, like, I would say, doubling down, which of course Virgo is also ruled by Mercury, and Mercury rules Gemini and Virgo. It's a dual rulership, right? So I think of the energy of polarity. And we've got the planet of Uranus right now, unexpected change, the future, inventiveness. That's also in Gemini, which has to do with rules by Mercury, right? The two. So we're looking at the dual aspects of ourselves and the parts of us that I would call it the service to self, service to others. For those of you who have heard that terminology, right? Where we do mostly for ourselves, coming from, I would say, exiting the right hand, which is the masculine form of us, right? The right side of our bodies are usually uh, connected to the right, what's considered the masculine or the electric part of us. And the magnetic would be the receiving part of us, right? So that would be the magnetic aspect. So there's